Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentell Patreon.
I was saying I was going to speak more on this when I talked about how a mental move through out-of-dimensional time is based on the extension of what we are receiving and what we are becoming. To where, as I said, we're not going to be able to fit within this three-dimensional time. So we're going to start spilling over mentally into the fourth dimension. What do I mean by that? As more transmission is coming to us, as more thoughts are being sent to us through this message, as more transmission is forcing us to open up neural centers in our brain, more neurotransmitters are being opened in our brain, because you do know the purpose of neurotransmitters is for reception. And neurotransmitters, new passages are going to be opened up to the brain, and they're going to be forced open through this thought that we're being forced to process. Reality that we're being forced to process is going to open up new centers in the brain for reception, for transmission, for understanding. Because it was a time where if you would have heard mental or anything that I'm saying to you all, your mind wouldn't have been able to process it maybe 15, 20 years ago or whatever the case is. You might not have been able to process it. What has changed? Your brain centers have been opened due to the mental transmission you're receiving. And thus, this is pushing you into a next reality. Our thoughts are going to start to spill over more and more into the fourth dimension. Okay? Because our thoughts, our level of is too extended for this space. Our level of understanding, everything is going to become simple here for us. Those of you who have received this transmission, who have grown and come together amongst this community, things here mentally are going to seem very, very small for us, very primitive to us over time. You're going to literally see this time that you're going through, everything is primitive. Why? Because you're going to be advanced in your thinking so far beyond where the people, where the populace are at now. So it starts off with you becoming mentally supreme.
For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to Mentell Patreon. Go to Mentell Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentell Patreon and join the American Republic. And subscribe to High and Mighty Talks on YouTube with Newbin Minkari.